Welcome to Living the Life. Well, we have lots of things to talk about today, and lots of them touching family issues. You know, there are so many scams out there today. People coming to your door, offers that you get in the mail, but there's probably nothing that irritates you more than preying on the elderly because they're so vulnerable. You know, it's in every aspect of life, but particularly when you're talking about caregivers, neglectful nursing homes. Well, we want to talk to you today about how you can protect your parents and your grandparents. Find out how to help older relatives pass along their family history as well, because that's a gift to your kids. So we'll tell you more about that. Well, how do you protect aging parents from being exploited by scam artists or abusive caregivers? Dorothy Breininger has made it her business to help seniors with her DVD, Saving Our Parents. And we welcome you to Living the Life. It's so great to have you here. You know, I think this is an issue that has been affecting families for obviously decades, but it, you know, there with so many of the baby boomers, their parents are already in this place. How bad is elder abuse, and what forms does it take that we need to be cautious of for our parents?
We've got 2.7 I guess it's 2.7 seconds, no, minutes. Every 2.7 minutes we have an elder being abused. And it's bad because most elders don't have the support system. So whatever happens seems magnified and bigger, and just one incident can take them down for the rest of their lives.
But when you say elder abuse, you're talking about in nursing homes? You're talking about in their own family? Everything.
All of
Mail campaigns?
Financial, physical, emotional. It's really scary.
Wow. Yeah. You know, I have a 90-year-old mother, and I mean, she's very, as you know, my mother, she's sharp as a tack. She would not be caught in one of those scams. I know her, you know, but so many elderly people, you know, that's all you have to do is be nice to them, and they're so trusting. So what do you do about that?
Well, there are a few things we can do about it as adult children of our parents or grandparents. We want to check in with our loved ones, and we don't want to just say, how's it going? We want to say, so who called you today? Who stopped by? Did you sign anything by chance? Really, truly.
What about those of us who might have parents that are actually in facilities where they're living there, they're being cared for there? What are the things you should look out for there?
Well, in living facilities, again, we need to always have an advocate. So some family member or someone locally needs to be on the watch, checking in. That's basically all we need to do.
What if you suspect, though, that something's going on that's not kosher? What do you do about that?
Actually, I had my business partner and her father-in-law. They had a caregiver. She started doing a little bit of poisoning, took them to the bank. The tellers were waving to the, you know, father-in-law from afar, and the caregiver was actually writing out a check with a couple of extra zeros every single time. But he was there. Banks are starting to change, and they're doing training programs, but we have to really vet the people that...
Do you have recourse for that? Or, I mean, once that happens, is it that's it? I mean, you have to just be careful before.
You want to. That's why we want to have planning in advance. That's why we want to keep track of our parents' records. I use Vital Information Manager by Delphi, who, you know, keep it all online. I can do it from anywhere in the country. Know what's going on with my parents.
Talk about the DVD Saving Our Parents. What do you want people to glean from that when they have an occasion to look at it?
Thank you. It's a training film. It's so you can just gauge your awareness, so that you can absolutely be available to a parent or a loved one who just may be that trusting soul that you spoke about.
Sometimes we're the trusting soul. You know, we so want someone that is going to be responsible for that.
Yes.
That we see what we want to see in things. You really do have to be there, don't you?
Well, that's why at this age, we need to start making our decisions now for ourselves, and then we can also take care of our elders.
You've got another great project here that I just love, and it's a, what do you call it? A bio folder with memory. It's for keeping memories of a lifetime, really.
Yes.
Really.
Yes.
Tell me about this. It's called The Story of My Life.
Yeah, this came about because for two reasons. One, you just can't go from saying, hey, Dad, how's the weather, to, gee, we're taking away your car keys. You have to build some trust. And the other is we've got a lot of dementia and Alzheimer's in our society, and this is the interview book that you can use with anybody, but particularly grandparents, parents, and it's questions by stages of life. And it actually has an ethical will in it. Not the kind where you want to say, I'm giving away this, this, and this, but rather, here are my values and philosophies.
You know, what I like about this is you're really talking to the people, to your family about this. We tried a long time ago to get our parents to, we found these books. But, you know, it's hard for them to do it on their own. They
Yes,
don't
you have to
really
be
know
there.
what you want them to put in there. We actually wound up getting a video cam and sitting down because we wanted the history of their childhoods and their siblings. But this is a wonderful opportunity, as you said, to really enter into the project with them and build a whole another level of
It
relationship.
can be done on the phone. It can be done in person. I did it with my mom, 15 minutes every Sunday.
I
And
bet she loved the time that you were
that's
with
the
her,
whole
yeah,
thing.
to go over
And
memories.
I thought my mom was a nice lady, a fashionista, you know, kind of cool. But wow, I actually became able to adore her, to really look at her and say, I can't believe you did what you did in your life. I felt ashamed, actually, in the
You
beginning.
didn't even ask, probably. Well, when we're kids, we don't do that, though. We see our parents in a different light.
Well, and you know, most of us as boomers, our parents came through some very difficult times, and they have a lot of wisdom to share with us. And as you said, I think, you know, I love the book that that was written about, what is it called, The Greatest Generation?
Yes,
that
yes. Tom Brokaw,
Brokaw
yeah.
wrote. Because we need to know what they went through and what built character in them, and that's a part of our heritage too, and now the heritage of our children. Well, this bio binder, The Story of My Life, is a great tool for helping to organize photographs, memories you might want to keep. You can find out more about how you can get a hold of it by going to our website, and you can also get the DVD that we talked about called Saving Our Parents, important information for any family that has aging relatives. So thank you so much for what you do.
Thank you.
Really, I appreciate it.